And we're actually importing too much aluminum. Okay, well, rely less on the Americans there. We'll rely more on the Americans when it comes to steel. Give me all of the steel, please. Thank you. And also, get all of our oil. The things that keep the machine of war running. So these guys are still under attack, under defense. You should be able to push into there because they have like no organization. Will you be able to actually march in that province? I think you can. Yeah, they're actually pushing us and draining their own organization, which is what I kind of want them to do, honestly. Okay, so all of our advances are going pretty okay. Did they actually retreat out of that province? They didn't, but... yeah, as soon as they stop attacking... you're not doing anything, so you're going to try to also push in this way. You are going to reinforce that. Low manpower. Okay, so we need more political power so we can, how do I get more political power quickly? I mean, our occupations, I mean, it's only taking 0.22 though. I mean, it would double what we're making at the moment, but... available war goal on you. Hello, man of history. Everyone keeps taking Taiwan from me because I keep messing things up. There we go. Yeah, they still want me to attack this guy, but and also a war goal against the Soviet Union. We're already at war with them, though. I don't know if you know this game or not, but we are already at war with the Soviets. Now we need more aluminum. We need like everything. We're at war with four major countries. Low manpower, 3 tanks. Deploy those guys over there. Well, 750,000 is not like super low. It is not very good. And I don't think there's anything else in here that just gives me more political power. Iran has been annexed by the British. Yeah, so the British are, they're doing pretty alright. They're doing pretty alright. And they just released British Persia, led by this guy. So the British Imperial Alliance is getting, quite strong. There's no real question about that. The British want to send me more volunteers. Fantastic. I would love to take them. More civilian factories. I need oil and rubber, probably. So let's build a few of those in downtown Japan. In mainland Japan. Another tank. Should throw those guys there as well. I mean, they don't know that we're about to attack them. And by about, I mean, not now, but in the potential near future. Look how many people the United States are trading steel with. I need that steel, America. I don't think the states understand this. That's my rightful steel. Oh, you guys got pushed out there? How did that happen? I'm extremely disappointed in you, random soldier. Yeah, tanks are coming over here to reinforce. You're still marching and taking over this province. Manpower is falling a little bit. That is understandable. You go over here to reinforce. Probably push into there. Research slot available. Conversion speed. Probably more oil, so let's get that one going. We're building all the refineries right now anyway, so... yeah, just keep on making our front line as big as it can possibly get. They have 139 divisions against our 133. So again, it's still roughly equal, but I'm just surprised the Soviets don't put their entire army on this front. They put their all 139 divisions here and try to push me. Like, I probably wouldn't be able to live. And they would probably do quite a lot of damage. You've almost actually hit the 1,000,000 manpower casualty mark. More unassigned divisions. You go over here. And like, just keep on, like, I don't have anybody actually on attack orders right now. It's really just maintain what we're doing. You can kind of push over here. You guys have pretty low organization. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But I think we did push you out, or they're at least leaving. Okay, Britain has sent over 7 infantry divisions. Quite nice of them to do so. You guys are retreating. So I guess for the moment we're not just going to attack the British. We'll play a little bit nice. 7 troops down here. You're still not, like, get over here. So many of our guys are actually, like, still so far away. Yeah, they just constantly keep trying to, why are you retreating? You're like, no, you have a lot of organization, and you're, like, still at, like, full strength, so I don't know what you're trying to, do there. How long until you can actually get to that province? 7 days. I'm assuming that's yeah, it only can take 1 day. A significantly shorter time. Which is not too surprising. So you can maybe try to push over here. More civilian factories are free. I mean, I could try to build infrastructure. Like, just build it up here, leading into up there, and then probably also improve infrastructure in the islands that we're going to be using to launch our offensives in. I mean, that seems pretty good. We can also reduce this down to like 5 more naval dockyards. I don't need that many. And let's keep on throwing troops down there. Like, right now, we only have, like, what? Not even 48 divisions trying to fight the entirety of the Soviet army. Again, probably because our supplies are... Actually, they're better than they used to be, which is very, very nice. I mean, still not great, but better than they used to be. What are you doing? You're retreating out of here? You guys pretty low, all, relatively low organization. What thing do you think you missed? Apparently there's actually, like... Supplies down here are also, like, relatively bad. Which is also, not fantastic. Okay, all you guys are getting to where you need to be. Can you just stop trying to, like, shoot me, please? If you can actually get them, like, kind of encircled, that would be awesome. How long till you get out of there? So I do think we can actually encircle these 4 infantry divisions, which would be quite helpful. Like I said, they do kind of keep pushing us back ever so slightly. I wonder if that's because we're getting closer and closer to the actual major areas of the Soviet Union. And now they're getting a little bit more desperate. Germany actually is starting to actually push back the French. Again, I'm surprised they managed to do that, because it really seemed like they were destined to fail. But all in all, they actually are making progress, which is surprising. I mean, it's been a very, very bloody conflict for them. Yeah, you deploy over there as well. Stop trying to shoot at me. I understand that for the whole time I've been shooting at you, but it's, you know, this is a one-way affair, or at least I would like to think of it as that. So if you could all be nice to me while I be mean to you, we will be golden. Also, you guys are on like aggressive attack plans. I wonder if that's actually kind of screwing things up for us. Okay, so we have very, very soon, as soon as one day, we can actually surround these guys. I want to attack into them, make sure they actually do not get out. I mean, 4 divisions is not a ton, but it's better than having no divisions surrounded. And now they should kind of just die. You have like no organization, so you should be pretty easy just to push into. Our troops are kind of retreating off that area, which again is not fantastic. And then we have more troops, which I don't know what to do with. So for now, they're really just going to be still under this field marshal, under this general, but just on a fallback line on the southern island. At least I know what to do with them. Okay, we can probably push into this province. You're all holding on to these attacks quite well. This guy's like full organization. I don't know why they're retreating. Germany, declare war on the Soviets. I know it makes no sense, but you should just do it regardless. What happened to China? Oh, I annexed most of it. Oh, I don't think they can actually attack the Soviet Union because they lost against the Polish. What if all must be true? Does not exist, has capitulated. No, because Germany lost to the Polish. They actually can't attack the Soviet Union. I think their treaty is just broken. I don't know if the Soviets can do anything. No, again, their treaty is also like extremely small. Yeah, so that is fantastic that we've been able to deal with that whole situation. Got more guys who, yeah, just deploy to that guy. Okay, so you are not doing so hot. I'm changing your color because I keep getting confused. You could be like this weird, like teal. And again, you know, blues actually reached their objectives. So I guess your offensive line is now going to basically be like that. I mean, it's going to be a difficult fight with the Soviet Union. Like, we had to send supply lines all the way through Siberia. Which has historically been a terrible idea. And a bad way to fight wars. Is it the Russians attacking? It is the Russians attacking that position. So we've established an army for you. So do you have any soldiers yet? You have one infantry division. You have 2 infantry divisions. Wow. Really making the big bucks here. And then we can go for standardized militias, and then, which actually gives us a plus 5% attack and defense. Yeah, so our attacks are still going relatively okay. As soon as this guy, actually, there's too many up there. We should be able to push into that one. Can push into here. Should I bring up another army to deal with the Soviet Union? I mean, part of it makes sense, but... Okay, you're coming up here, and then you can try to assist in that attack. And it looks like a lot of Soviet troops aren't at maximum supply either. Like, while the Soviets do have more troops than we do, in terms of military factories, we're actually like 30 factories up on them. And we have more civilian factories as well. So we are, overall, outproducing them. We don't have manpower. Because we have like, we're only getting like 2 political points a day. But as soon as the standardized militia is done, I really, really, really have to like do nothing at all. You go onto this fallback line. Submarine operations is done. We can keep going down that tree. And we also have planes and reserves. I'm not going to launch them until probably we attack either Australia or the British. I mean, you know, those are one and the same basically, but still. Okay, so they're doing attacks all across the front at the moment. Again, as long as we hold out, except, okay, we didn't hold out there, but as long as we hold out in general, we should be fine. You know, they're losing all their organization, all their troops. How much manpower do you have? Less than what, okay, not less, but, you know, roughly what we do. Okay, looks like the British and the Russians are already going to that province. These guys still have like no organization, so they should be relatively easy to push into. You have really low organization as well. And you just march on in. These guys don't even have like, not only do they have like no organization, they have no strength. Like, only, like, 10% of their actual, overall strength. So these divisions might just get deleted now. Like, we're just actually wiping out the armies. Which is fantastic news for us. Okay, you can attack over here. You're still all on the defense. You can stop that attack. I think you're just supporting the Russians, but still. Yeah, tanks are still doing quite well up on that front. We've actually reached almost our first actual Soviet city. Wild, I know. You know, they never thought that they would come. Who can we get anything from? Actually, like, nobody. Nobody actually will provide enough resources for us to actually sustain our steel need. Which is amazingly awful. We need, you're all 1940 ships, so let's keep on upgrading our ships now. So there we go. We make 4 ships a year. 5 heavy cruisers. We're not making any submarines. Lack of resources. That is, you know, understandable and fair. Are we actually just making too many rifles now? We are making too many rifles, so we got to cut down on our rifle production a bit. So that we can actually start maybe building upper submarines. But now we need way more aluminum because we're building ships instead of rifles. Okay, you guys just keep on keeping on. Okay, you're actually retreating, which is not great. You actually stop attacking for the moment. As soon as one of these guys are... Ah, you can see you are attacking. Fantastic. Okay, let's get our troops there before the Soviets fall. Or the Russians fall, I should say. More prosperity. What do you actually do? You do nothing. You do nothing for us. Army training. Most of this doesn't matter, actually. So I really think we need just to do nothing until we have 150 political power. And upgrade the our manpower issues. Okay, so you guys are all there. U4 can be on this one. We can have you here, and then one more will also have to join that. You're doing nothing, so you can hang out in that one. And then the last 4 troops. Apparently there's more than that. How's that? Okay, we got one here. But I made 6. Okay, no, I have 3 more. Wait, no, I don't. I have 3 more. So that means one of these guys has to have 5 then.